everybody. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna stop being a clown.
Hey.
You have, or you are watching Spirit Wisdom Reset, the podcast. My name is Mayette Ajay Ib, and my beautiful co-host is
Ujo Wajet.
yes. And today we're gonna just break down just a little bit for you about normalizing ease and flow. So, can we normalize ease and flow? Not everything has to be hard. Not everything has to be difficult. It is a cycle that we choose to be in, and it has become a perpetual cycle. It is something that seems like it's never ending. You know, them kind of people that always have struggles. Every time you talk to them, they're going through something. Lord Jesus is this. Oh my God is that. Every time you talk to somebody, okay, this particular person or these parties, they're always going through something. We need to learn how to normalize ease and flow because it is at your fingertips if you just let it go. If it is the reason why you can't normalize ease and flow, to me, the number one factor is needing control. I got to control the situation, baby. And when I can't control it, it feels like a struggle because I'm not actually doing it. I'm not getting the type of results that I thought it should have. I want to control how something is done, the way it's done, instead of being open to a possibility that there is a better way, an easier way. But you're so used to struggling. You're so used to struggling. You're so used to things being a challenge and it's being hard and it's difficult that you don't even see the possibility of something else. Can we normalize ease and flow? Can we normalize just easing into what is as is, accepting it? Don't resist it. Accept whatever it is as is, whatever it is. Then that makes it easy. And once you accept what is as is, you'll start getting information, directives. People will start coming in your life to assist you in the flow. It ain't that difficult. But when you in it, it definitely feels like you are. I used to be one who felt that things had to be hard in order for it to be worth it. I had to go through some struggles, child, before I can actually be and gain that wisdom. That's a lie, Cletus. That's a lie. Okay. You don't have to go through those things. You don't have to experience pain. You don't all the time. Yes, it's a part of growth, but there are easier ways that things can be done if you just relinquish control. What say you, sis? What say you?
For me, when it comes to normalizing ease and flow, there was a lesson that I really had to learn about control. And it was realizing that surrender is the ultimate form of control.
Mm,
When
mm,
you allow yourself to trust
mm-hmm,
that the universe, the ancestors, your guides, all the things, whatever you want to call it, whatever you're into, that it works out for you in your best interest. It it matches your energy, actually. So
mm, mm,
sometimes that best interest thing, there's some caveats to that.
mm.
um, because it's about matching your energy, aligning with your energy, um, and either way, you're going to get and receive what you need in that moment,
Mm-hmm,
whether it might be not what you expect,
mm,
but it might be what you need. And then how you choose to receive that and how
mm-hmm,
you choose to align with that, that's a whole nother conversation. But
mm-hmm.
when it comes to, at least from my experience, that normalizing that ease and flow is about surrender and trust and just allowing just all of the worry, the doubt. It's just such an unnecessary energy that you're expending. And as
Yes.
a Virgo, I'm a Virgo, y'all. If it isn't obvious, right? Um, we, are known to worry and things like that.
Mm-hmm,
So So it's interesting being, and this doesn't mean that I never worry, but I definitely don't let it consume me.
Right.
And I don't let it take up so much energetic and mental and emotional real estate
Mm,
that that
mm,
I'm just so distracted from other things. It's just like,
mm,
oh no, I might worry about something for a second. Then you know what? I'm like, nope. Then
mhm,
I
mhm,
remember that I can just surrender to what's true. And what's true
mhm.
is everything will always work out for me. There was a time that I didn't believe that. So
Yeah,
the question is, what do you believe is true? Whatever you believe is true is true.
it's true. Come on now. Come on now. If you believe that you're supposed to, if you believe it's going to be, it's hard, then it's already hard. You've already set the
Hmm.
road for yourself. You've already set the intention. You have made an agreement. This is the thing. We make an agreement with ease and flow.
Yeah.
We make an agreement with ease and flow. I have agreed that I'm going to rest in ease and flow effortlessly. I've
Hmm.
made an agreement with ease and flow. Some of us make agreement with the struggle. Some of us make agreement with the harshness of a situation. Some of us make agreements with the pain. And we want to continuously go in and out of those same things because we've made an agreement with it. So cancel that agreement, baby, and shift into an agreement that is beneficial to not only your emotional well being, your psychological well being, your spiritual well being, but also your physical well being. Because as you mentioned a few moments ago, hey, worry comes with not operating in ease and flow.
Hmm.
Worry brings about stress, it brings about procrastination, it brings about fear. It brings about so many things that can be damaging to you in so many different ways. Normalizing ease and flow is making a conscious decision to choose you, to say, you know what, I'm worth me. I'm worth everything that I am. I'm worth it. I'm worth all of me. And if I'm going to be worth all of me, then I'm going to invest in me in such a way that I'm going to see why it is I keep having these things happen in my life over and over and over again. And what agreement have I made? What agreement did I make in that? So I need to lose control and not allow things to, like you said, take up that emotional real estate. I was like, emotional real estate. I'm still in that word, sis.
Take it. Take it.
Okay. And then your agreements, cancel your agreements. Cancel your agreements. You have made an agreement, child. I just want you to take a few moments and I want you to think about those of you who are listening. I want you to think about what is a thorn in your side right now. What is actually a thorn in your side? What is frustrating you? What do you think about most? How agitated it gets you? I want you to take yourself there for a few moments. And as these things are coming to you, because you ain't got to think hard about them because they always there. As these things are coming to you, I want you to pay attention to your body right in this moment as you're thinking of them. Some part of you is tense. Some of you might be experiencing a little pain in your tummy. Some of you might be getting a little slight headache. This is what you get when you don't normalize ease and flow. Find out what agreement you just made with that thing you feeling right now. Find out the agreement you made with it and cancel that agreement. You are the writer of that agreement. You can add amendments to it as much as you like. You can cancel it and destroy it. You can call it null and void. You can walk away from it. You ain't going to sue yourself. You can walk away from that agreement that you made. But find what that agreement is because you, in this moment, just felt what it's doing to you. Just imagine that same type of thing hiding in the background consistently, day in and day out, because you don't want to let go of control, because you are operating in a moment of fear about what could possibly be if you are different. If you allow yourself to agree to just being easy, baby, just be easy. Just be easy. What say you, sis? Ease and flow. What do you find that what do you find the most difficult thing for a person that for, the most difficult thing for a person to operate in ease and flow? What do you think is most difficult about them doing that?
Well, from my experience with clients that I've worked with over the years, and even from my own personal experience, which by the way is where we primarily speak from, on this show, is from our personal and professional experience.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I notice is most challenging for people is releasing that burden of other people, like carrying other people's stuff.
Mm, mhm.
It's like you don't you don't have the capacity for ease and flow because you're so busy trying to carry other people's worry and pain and
Yes.
trauma and disappointment and rage. Like you already have your own stuff, but then
Mhm.
you're holding everybody else's stuff unnecessarily. It's not yours to
Mhm.
hold or keep, and,
Mhm.
and I feel like it takes me to that term of holding space, and there's a
Mhm.
way you can do that and not and like embody other people's stuff. Like you
Yes.
can't, it's not for you to hold on to, and then like you kind of create this identity, this role of like you have to be the one to carry all this stuff, to take care of other people, and
Right.
no, that's not how you take care of other people, and how you can
Mhm.
support people. There are other ways to do that.
Mhm.
However, through aspects of trauma response, through just learned behaviors and patterns, through through ancestral lineage stuff, right? Where you just carry the
Mhm.
burden. So it's not even just your people immediately, like in your immediate family or in your life in
Mhm.
this present state, but also through like in past lives, and through your ancestral line, where you will carry some of this stuff. Sometimes you don't even realize that you're doing it, but a lot of times, at least what I've noticed for specifically for clients that I've worked with in the past, they feel like it's their responsibility to carry
Mhm.
all this stuff, to hold on to what's hard, or because other people are experiencing hardships, that they have to do that too, because that's the only way they can relate to these people, versus like,
Yeah.
no, you don't have
Oh,
to.
that's good. Mhm.
Yeah. So I noticed that like that's one of the hardest things um, to that I've had to like support and assist people in, like facilitating that space for them to
Mhm.
learn how
Mhm.
to change their perspective on what
Mhm.
that could be, and like who are you when you're not always holding on to this stuff for other people.
Uncovering, unfolding
Yeah.
into who you are, who you actually are, so that you'll find that in most instances, ease and flow operates effortlessly. You know.
It can be really hard to do that. It can be really uncomfortable when your normal is
Mhm.
struggle, when your normal
Chaos.
is pain, is stress. And for a lot of people that I have worked with over the years, their baseline of stress
Mhm. Mhm.
is so high
Mhm.
that they don't know how else to be, because they've operated in that so long. And so a
Yeah.
lot of a lot of it is reprogramming,
Mhm.
is releasing, like
Definitely
truly, like
need.
on a physiological level,
Yeah.
having to like change
Mhm.
and shift out of those patterns that have just been normalized for so long. And yeah, that's one
Mhm.
of the biggest barriers.
Yeah, identifying what those are. I know you're like, yeah, I know a lot of y'all are probably listening, like, okay, so y'all got some good stuff y'all dropping down, but what can I do about it? I mean, she just gave you some things that can help you get to a space of ease and flow. Simply just by, like accepting what is as is, seeing it for what it is, not resisting it, not trying to control it, relinquishing that control. Um, those are steps that one can take when you go, but then you have to uncover. as I say to my babies, my clients, you have to uncover the thing behind the thing behind the thing behind the thing, because there's always something else behind that thing that you thought you made it to, in order to get to the real root cause of why it is that you're doing the things that you're doing that are causing you to stay in such chaos and uncomfortable spaces, frustration and anger, anguish sometimes, or the thought process of things have to be a challenge in order to be valuable. And I just think you have to see where you are. How can you operate in ease and flow by really honestly just taking the time? It's like healing is a never ending thing. And I tell my babies that all the time. Hey, you're gonna heal until you transition. You're gonna be healing until you transition. It doesn't have to be the main focal point. That's all you focus on, that you don't get nothing else done. The objective of healing and evolving simultaneously is seeing, as you are experiencing life, seeing where you are, as we're speaking about ease and flow, we'd use that, seeing where you are not in ease and flow, and find out why. And then take the time to, depending on what it is you're dealing with, take the time to look at it and see that thing for what it is and be like, okay, I get a little, as an example, I get a little agitated when I want to see the house look a specific kind of way, and it's not looking that way, and I'm always agitated because there's other people that are involved in my living space. Well, let's look at the core of that. Number one, have you communicated? No. Well, why is it that you can't communicate? Why is it that you're failing to communicate? Why is it that you're refusing to communicate? Do you know how to communicate? And you go with that thing and you break it down. Do I, can I? No. Why? Am I afraid to? Then once you uncover that, or am I afraid to articulate what it is that I am experiencing in this moment to someone else? And if you are, why? And then you uncover that, oh man, because perhaps when I was coming up, when I tried to share my feelings about something that was important to me, it was shunned. And you don't think that all of that, going back to that was uncovering the thing behind the thing. That's an example of uncovering the thing behind the thing behind the thing behind the thing, to get to that particular point, to where you're saying, oh my God, I'm not operating in ease and flow in my home because I'm afraid that I'm not important, that my feelings aren't important based off of what I just walked you through. So that is an example of what you can do, right? And that is a way that I enjoy teaching and guiding, giving you simple examples. My beautiful co-host does the same. When she speaks, you hear her speaking to examples of things that she's been through, which is, I want to point out that we are sharing from our space of experience, whether it be on a personal level within our own lives, on a level of personal, when it comes to working with our clients. Um, we're speaking to you from experience, and we have seen the evolution of not only ourselves, but those of them who have come to us for some sort of assistance. So let's normalize ease and flow, shall we? Let's normalize ease and flow. Let's normalize you easing on over to one of our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter, and you flowing on up to the link that you can effortlessly sign up for the VIP, people. Let's do that if we shall. So that you can be on that VIP list, honey. You can follow us on our various pages. You can actually listen to us from your favorite audio program. We are on Buzzsprout. So, come on over there and download them episodes, share them out. Let us know what you think in the comments on our YouTube page. We do all of our excerpts and promotions and things of that nature, where we let you know we're going to have something coming out on our other pages. But I do want to make you aware that being on that VIP list, it has its perks. And I think you don't want to miss out, because we're about to get ready to start having some things happen with that VIP list. I think that's very important. And I say you ease your ass on over there and flow up to the link. Okay. Sign up. Just give us your email. It's all we ask for. We want to be able to include you in on some things that we're not going to make available to the public. Let's just say that. You'll have opportunities that the public won't have. Those of them who are not on the list won't have. So, can we normalize ease and flow? This has been a beautiful conversation, beautiful communication and exchange. Y'all, my beautiful co-host Ujo, I just want to take this time to say thank you. I adore you. I love you. I appreciate our dynamic. Girl, you my nigga.
Hey,
You
love you too.
my I love you, dog.
See y'all in the next one.
Peace.